Metal detecting in the summer. One of the best things about the changing seasons here in England is that you just kind of forget each year how good each season is. So I've forgotten how good summer is, basically. I've managed to rig up a kind of makeshift backpack for my detector. I'm going to try a new program tonight. Let's experiment. That didn't work, did it? It's much quicker walking along with a backpack with your detector, even though it is bashing me in the head. I think I definitely need to get a backpack, like a proper one that can handle my DEUS II. I'm using my kids' school backpack at the moment. I have to have a look on the LP metal detecting and see what they've got. Reminder, you can get a discount there if you use my code. DETECTORIST, quite easy to remember really. There's quite a lot of new people, so I'd like to say hello to you all and welcome you to my home patch in Devon, where I'm lucky enough to be detecting on an amazing coastal permission. Now, we're going to do an experiment tonight. I'm using the XP DEUS II. I love it. It's brilliant and it's been so easy for me. I haven't had to do anything, and I've been using predominantly one program, which is the fast settings, with a little tweak to the reactivity. But today I'm going to attempt to change the program. I've got it currently set on a custom program, but I'm going to move through the programs and see what we've got. So general, program 1, general. What does that mean? Don't know. Sensitive. Interesting. I like the sound of that. Sensitive FT, whatever that means. What could that mean? Fast. Okay, so that's the one I've been using. Park. Deep HC. What's HC? Oh God, why didn't I bring the manual? Okay, I'm going to try general. Let's see what happens. The grass is long, and so what I'm really looking for here is something that's going to give me a bit of extra depth, because I'm losing about 6 inches to the lawn, to the grass. And you'll get the measure of this pretty soon, but basically Devon is quiet. There isn't that much to find here. So when you do find something, it's like a massive coup. Low numbers. I think that means under 10, I don't bother. I know what it is, it's going to be iron. So let's not bother with that. Look at that lovely sky behind me. That's blue, that bit. It looks like a storm cloud, but it's not, it's blue sky. And that over there is the sea. Wow. The problem is here, I don't know if I trust this, so I'm going to now get back to my SD. Okay, and that's telling me it's iron. I like my program, I'm not changing it. My program is clear. This is my main problem. I mean, we are talking, well, you can see how long it is. A foot at least. I'm not sure we're going to find anything today. I don't want to be pessimistic, but the last couple of times I've been up here, it's been so quiet. I mean, the good thing is I can see my footsteps, and that means I can track where I've been. So it's pros and cons, isn't it? Not really sure what I'm doing, I'm just randomly walking around. Normally I have a plan. Right, I've got something, I think. now looking a bit iffy, hopping about all over the place. Let's try it anyway, just because we haven't had anything else today. Oh, the ground's absolutely solid. How can that be? We just have rain, rain, rain upon rain, and now about 1 week of dry weather and it's already absolutely solid. Oh, it's just saying iron now. Balls. Okay, I've got a plan. I think I'm standing where I found that fibula, but I'm going to check now and walk through words and see how far out I am. Proof that our memories are very bad. Up there, where my spade is sticking out of the ground, that is where I thought I found the fibula, and here I am standing where I actually found it. Right, I got about a few metres away and definitely a nice signal here, but again I can't tell if it's just jumping about a bit too much. It could just be, it's saying 60s and then it's saying zeros. There was someone on one of the metal detecting forums this week and they had found something really, really sharp, and they were saying, you know, you must wear gloves. Is that it? Yes. It's just a piece of crap. Brilliant. That was worth it, wasn't it? I'm just going to do a little quick public service announcement about this Garrett Carrot, because I've seen someone struggling with this week and I just wanted to just show that person what to do. So this is designed with one single button, which is quite annoying to try to get to know, because, you know, it makes it simple in some ways but it also makes it more complicated. So this is what the button does, right? So when you press it once, right, I'm going to press it once, but you'll hear 2 beeps because that means it's switched on, right? Listen to this. Okay, 2 beeps. That's now switched on. If I put it near something metallic, that means it's touching something metallic. Now, if I leave this on for any length of time, it will start to do a series of 3 beeps intermittently, probably about I'd say every minute or so it will go beep, beep, beep. Then you wait a bit more, keep leaving it, do the same, beep, 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 and it's telling us that we've left it on. The other thing is that it was beeping on everything you touch, and that does sometimes happen because it's quite sensitive. There are 3 sensitivity settings that you can use on this, but if you find when you touch it to the ground it's just beeping. Oh, hello. What's that? Okay, yeah, so like here, for example, wherever I touch it to the ground, it's beeping. I'll tell you why that is. That's because I just dug up that piece of iron. So I just dug this up out of here, and it's quite likely that there's loads of other bits of it in the ground, or bits of mineralisation. Shush! It is very sensitive and it is very annoying. So basically, I just dug this piece of iron up out of the ground, and of course, it's rusty. It's probably left loads of bits of iron, whatever you call it, in the ground. Iron oxide, I don't know what rust is. Anyway, as you see, wherever I touch this to the ground, it's saying, oh, there's something in the ground. And it's really confusing for someone who's trying to learn this hobby, because you end up thinking there's something really good and you dig and dig and it's still beeping and you're just like digging down to Australia. So my suggestion is this: if you touch the pinpointer to the ground, somewhere where it's not going to beep at you. Okay, so here's a place. Now, just touch the button once, press it once, but lightly. It doesn't make a sound, it doesn't switch it off. But what it does is it ground balances. So now I'm not hearing the iron. Okay, well maybe I am there because perhaps there's a bit of metal, but you see I'm not hearing it as bad. So that's my suggestion of how to ground balance. Just one, you have to have it in contact with some earth, and you have to press it just once, like that. Press and release. It's still switched on, you see the light is still shining, it hasn't switched off, but it is now ground balanced, so there isn't so much. But it will, if it touches metal, it will still go off, but it just isn't picking up so much of a sensitivity on the ground. I hope that answers the problem that you've been having, Mr. David Earl. 2 ring pulls and a piece of crusty old iron. Worth it? I'm going to say yes, because look at the day. It was lovely, but I haven't found anything. 2 days of nothing. I guess that's just Devon, isn't it? Be very patient when you live in Devon. Well, you asked for more of the hunt, and that's what you got. A fruitless one though, sadly. Sorry about that. I'd like to be able to show you all the wonderful finds, but this time, nada.